but it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like... Oscar?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Fucking thieving bastards!
My shop? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Cid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could...
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Mummy, I'm scared.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious...
Lord...
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them.
Indeed, certainly that the nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than it is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplement. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new role. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they marched for all.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer thin
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I
thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do this.
No women folk have come to me.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably.
I'll take that as a compliment. First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under our blood.
And we're next.
I can't do it. But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh? I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And so...
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where...
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin... And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to...
We'll talk.
That thing?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just...
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when...
It's all right.
Don't leave me, Paul.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right, and a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I truly am.
That'll do, girl.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me! Stay down!
Should I cry?
Save your strength. Too slow.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you.
Our friends have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's a...
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
he the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my... Where would he be in Martha's room?
It seems the hideaway
Blasted book. Here,
Are you sure it's me?
I'm all the cook. You remember Ivan? So I thought I'd try make it.
It wasn't as straightforward as...
Yeah, but this is my blimmin'.
I've never been one to... So,
A fried mortress of sky breath. Only.
if... Fine, and...
You.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Ah, that young man did a wonderful...
That's actually why I'm here.
Now,
Dragon livers.
one would have thought. I believe the specific...
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's Bonnet in I gather that one can... I may add that people...
Meaning that if I find...
Best of luck, Clive, and do say...
Sid,
I can set...
it's not. I borrowed that my first, which all.
Perhaps a visit from Sid.
I don't like. They were in the age.
Is everything all right, Goot? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
Forker saying she's been selling to bandits, but she'd never do business with bandits. I wanted to ask her about it myself. She'd never give...
Don't worry. I'll speak.
Oh, you let...
Of course. Lady,
No.
You're...
What? No.
just...
Oh.
All I know...
And what? Look, but...
You're... Hey,
No.
Hi, the... No, but...
That's a...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashi are coming and they won't.
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your study. It's not to set it.
No.
Well,
And just how...
Yes, but we didn't break. Just like Miss
Mididol.
Because that's the only... Miss Mididol set.
Well, then your work is already...
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take... So let's have a look at these parts with... All right. Everything here, every piece has its own role to play. And if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. The body. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait.
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the... But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing... But what if I wanted to weigh goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little...
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in...
That's right.
I remember the arm moved.
Not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, though?
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans.
Very good. That's it. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets and...
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be...
Until then, though, do try...
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there...
Well, did you...
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't, although I was the one who...
I'm so sorry. I shall see...
Please, there's no need. She'd have them follow...
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time...
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No. To anyone else it would be... But that should come as no...
Which explains her heir. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineer?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
It's maybe no more, but look what they've left us with. With a hard time,
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bandmen going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old says the more swords and spears she puts in people, and the more war being waged, the more cool. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this?
Aye, it just so happens. You'll find her right here,
Here in Dalimil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but it'd be a bolder man than me. Feeling bold, traveller. Now, if that's all,
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in...
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of...
All right, but be careful.
You too, Goots.
The finest shell swords in store. Fuck! How the hell
What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So...
That's up to you. Die a slow death? Or a quick one? Boys, he's all yours. But that's so...
Leave now, or we could pretend this didn't happen. Nice try.
done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant. You weren't even supposed to...
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in town. Then you turned up. Well, go on then.
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws...
Stop and stop spreading...
For they are not lies. Every last...
Goose.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay in blood.
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a... Goots, was it? Only with your... Run along now. You need not pay for...
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt... Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll...
Goots!
Enough, all...
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? Though it was just Bogan. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But what was it we called you? Wet leg.
You. Everything that...
It was all... And now you'll finally...
Goots, you...
If you'll have to go through me.
Fuck. You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, that. Why? And now, it's time. Sorry to keep you wet.
Is he...
Dead? No. But it isn't easy going through life, one eye short of it. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. So took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. It didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? But... what if he comes back?
What if he does? Let's we take the other eye. But something tells me the Wet Leg... Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
my lord, Marquis. It is you. I am Sebastian
Of course. We met one.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's, tasked with learning what I am. And what I have learned is the subsequent darkening of the gears of governance. The realm threatens to drift. Your lord, uncle...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have lost contact. They are both able-bodied and trained in the...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to an...
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are distracted from.
Perhaps.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving...
I already told... please! These men are...
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your...
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Fire and flame!
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the...
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their...
You've seen this kind of thing before, then? You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could... I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but his men confiscated my effects and...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way...
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawless...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back. Those who weren't recalled now rule the...
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I... But...
Not at all. Now, if he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. happened here?
If you're with the other, they've already relieved me.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale.
Thank you. I shall.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, boy.
Make for the town while you can. Then maybe...
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the...
And stand by, as ill might be.
It's just Clive. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so...
The garrison have their hands full inside. There are few hands left to work the fields. And even few... The market stalls are nearly bare. And the price... When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits...
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attack.
I shall return to Northreach right, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Fly, Ambrosia.
No need to ride from here.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not days.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
To the meadows, then.
Come on. Doherty said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. I see you're still here.
The rest's location affords it. Speaking of which, I received word...
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that Storm is in Christ, and we must...
As it is mine.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the...
I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought
Aye, well, someone had to. You reckon the both of us would be worth... You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way.
Well, I will.
Why, you big look. Fine. Play the hero.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own, he'll need to start looking out for him. Till then, he'll need people to...
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
It seems the hideaway's lost it.
So,
I did, and he...
and what?
Blueback one.
Necklace. And here we have it. Ivan's offered to make sure...
And rightly so.
So, not fit for...
What? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the peak. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right.
Decent. It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure...
I'll give it some thought.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own. Caution.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
injured. What happened here?
It swallowed our camp. My own men did this. There's a village not far from here. It's only a matter of time. We can't let those...
I'll go.
Thank you.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of. One of your...
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused with someone.
Son of a whore. I was there, in Kosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no...
What of my ill will? Coward!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill, just know that I will find you, Sid.